Ready?
S. There we go.
Yep. Piss.
Whoa!
Damn it! I'm gonna have to do my own intro, aren't I?
Oh, did you want me to do it? I can do it. Welcome to Boris's base of crazy, wacky fun.
All right. On my channel, that I think I'm going to cut that out. That was too enthusiastic. Welcome. That's how my channel works.
All right, so we're gonna make
now,
the elevator 3000.
Yes.
The person lifter
so
3000.
Minty's here, by the way. We
Oh,
didn't
Minty!
cut that out.
Hey, Minty!
I'm going to do my traditional thing in about 2 seconds and die. So
Your
sorry.
death is so sudden.
It is very sudden, but it
Sitting
was
there.
well timed.
Yeah. You're doing that weird dance, and then all of a sudden just stiff.
Rigor mortis sets in very fast in your base.
Yep.
It's like the old Western movies, where when people died, they just suddenly killed over. They'd be talking
Yes.
fine, and then all of a sudden it was time for death. And
Extremely
that was it.
realistic. Yes. I'm
Okay,
going to
cool.
figure out the
Oh.
closest place for me to
I was
join
getting
your
lined
game.
up for Minty bowling, but you took my phone.
You-
Sorry.
play with
what
my
was that?
body.
Sorry, Minty?
I'm just finding the nearest place for me to
Cells
respawn.
adjacency.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, we're actually in
Oh,
the
yes.
process of building a respawn area for this base.
Ah, yes.
The first thing we needed though was a lift, and
Ah,
it took
I
us 20 minutes to work that out.
Oh, I'm about to die now.
Oh well, I filled up between episodes.
Well,
So
no,
I'm
you
responsible.
filled up.
Oh.
This is
I'm in
Well,
Sal's newly organized ship, so it's very confusing. It's actually trying to find my way out of it now.
Yeah,
There's a
I'm gonna
door.
help with that.
There's a door. Found a door.
Okay, so someone's job is to go get me the stuff for a piston.
Is it in this ship?
Well, that
Actually,
found the
I'll
Sal's
just
ship.
make it. That's the point of what I've
that's
done.
that's the whole point. Yep.
There's stuff in here.
Hang on, I just gotta find the piston. Yeah, all the stuff for the piston will be in my blue storage container. Anyway,
I was just going to read
So-
Sal's stuff. I'm
I've
just
done
reading
this
some of
horribly, horribly wrong. Oh, what are you doing? That's not gonna work.
No?
What the- I cite physics as my response to that. That's not going to work. Okay, I'm getting rid of the piston because that's not how pistons work. It needs to go lower. So we want it to stop there. So I think it needs to go down 4. So
This is good. This
welcome
is
to
good
some
timing.
more drilling.
This elevator. I'm actually planning on building an elevator over in my base, so I'll just watch how you do it and learn from your wisdom.
That's what Boris is here for. Engineering genius.
Yes, that's right.
No. I'm
Or is this-
surprised there hasn't been outrage already at the fact that I've declared myself one of the judges for the building contests.
You sound absolutely like you know what you're doing.
Okay, so we put this here. Now, of course, I could, count and do some basic.
The basic math.
arithmetic. Oh, no, I got the next word. I was going to say basic arithmetic.
You need to go up one more though, don't you? Unless you're gonna put 2
build
blocks.
it and then test it.
Okay, sure. Sounds
Fine.
good.
Oh yeah, no, this one, that's pretty simple, this one. You just gotta make it, yeah. Never mind. There.
Really? So interesting.
Why can't I place a block? Oh, I can. Oh, now I've placed 2 blocks.
This is the genius I'm
piston.
talking about.
Yes.
Okay, now that's right. The number of blast door blocks in the vanilla game is annoyingly low.
Yes.
So I don't actually know how to do this. How are we going to fit everything on this with this number of blast door blocks?
What are you trying to
Yeah. What's the concept?
Oh, right. So if you come up into the hall above here, where Anubis has left a ship.
do? Well, you can
Oh,
actually
yes.
fix yourself in this ship.
Ah, yeah.
There's oxygen and power.
That's useful.
Fixed.
There.
Now, the idea is that 2 block space will be a lift,
Yes.
or even 1 block, and then you get on it, and then it takes you down. So
Just like
this
that.
is actually Anubis was wrong. This is,
Oh, well,
this is
that's not.
supposed to be.
That's his role to play, isn't it?
I said up by 1 block, not 2. But whatever.
Pretty
That's
sure
fine.
you said 2.
No.
I did
I
too,
can go
because
back
you
into the
said 2.
recording.
Yeah, well, now I'm going to edit it. I'm going to edit it. So, Anubis, could you please say 2 nice and clearly?
Sure. 1 second. Ready, set, 1. Oh crap!
Oh God. You never get anything right, Anubis.
I know, huh? It's all my fault.
Okay, now I get rid of this, which is going to make it a different grid. Let's not do that. Because I won't be able to rejoin the grid, so don't destroy that.
So delete this block right here?
And there. No, we can't.
Oh,
And
you got a floater there, Minty.
Well,
It's gonna hit you in the head.
sorry, I'll just wipe that off.
okay. For some reason, Steam has decided to put back on all of the notifications that I turned off multiple times.
Handy.
So I'm just
Yeah.
getting such and such has added you to their friend list, and then another 2 minutes later, such and such has added you. That's annoying. Why did Steam ever think that was going to be a good feature? Why does anyone think pop-ups are a good idea?
Maybe YouTube
I-
didn't exist in his mind.
Oh, no, even without YouTube, if a program has pop-ups, I delete the program.
Yeah, true. Oh.
So, now I don't know how to make this work because I was assuming we had mod blocks on the server that I haven't added mods to.
Right, this is why I was wondering what you were doing. I'm like, how are you gonna put a block on this and have it go up and not hit things?
This was my entire predicament that I was finding as well.
Okay, we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way.
The blast doors at the back wall.
Ow. There. Actually, we probably don't need to go that high, but anyway.
You're gonna have to have like a full empty block all around. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, we don't even have that blast door block.
Oh, blast. Damn.
I moved from one blast door block that we didn't have to another
To
one.
another blaster block that we don't have.
We've got that one.
So maybe... Sorry?
There's a blast door block that we do have. Look. There you go.
Yeah, it just has the one side shaved off.
That's the best we can do.
So... Just surround this with them?
That is one possibility, yes.
And then just make it one high, I guess. One wide, I mean, as the thing. Make the lift a one block instead.
Yeah.
This will now all be one block too high, but I'm just going to make sure I've got this concept correct before I
Weld
get rid
again.
of all the welding again. Yeah. So, how do I do this?
With gumption.
And elbow grease. Does that help?
Oh, this has been so long. Let's go back to the original plan. Doesn't require any basic thought.
What? Just use our jetpacks.
Yes, there's passageways in this game that we can use.
I'm just welding those blocks up to see if it helps in any way, shape, or form.
Yep.
Yep. There's a start. There's a start. I'm going to put a blast block here.
So we just need lots of steel plates.
Did I just grind down what someone placed then?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Sorry, I thought I accidentally placed that.
No, I placed
So I
it.
got
See,
rid
I'm
of
just doing. I'm doing random things until one of them's right.
The clock is right once or twice a day, depending on if you're 24-hour or...
Exactly.
Yep.
A stopped clock. That's correct.
That's exactly the saying. It is.
Well, when people say that a clock is right twice a day, I always kindly point out that some people actually use 24-hour clocks.
So an analog clock stopped is the correct time twice a day.
Well, even
We need to
analog
change
clocks
that.
can have 24 hours.
Now you're.
Anubis, you said some people. I believe the correct terminology is pedants.
Pedants? I have never heard this term before. Are you pulling one over on me? Pedants?
The pedants. It's like peasants
No.
with a D.
The pedant man?
If you don't know what a peasant is,
Oh, peasant!
think of Sal.
I thought you said pedant.
That's her role here. I will actually put that on her office.
That she's a pedant?
She's pedantic. Pedantic pedant.
Pedantic peasants. Peasant. Yes. The pedantic peasant's office. She's actually the manager peasant.
Which is different to the peasant manager.
A pedant. A person who is excessively concerned with minor details and rules or with displaying academic learning. Hey, today I learned.
See also Anubis.
See also Anubis. Today I learned. It was a good day.
And
I
then
learned something.
I need to do some more drilling because this isn't going to be as airtight as I was hoping.
Really? You're just noticing that? This is why I was thinking that we would do the opposite of this, but that's fine.
But then
Oh.
we'd have because it's not all the way around. It's not.
Oh, yeah, it's not
pillar
a-
block.
I see.
So we'd need a wider side, and that's a safety hazard. Someone will fall off.
Like me.
Between the train and the track. And the platform.
Even though here we've got.
Well, you can
0.6
encase it all the way
gravity, so
around.
At that distance, no one will die or even hurt themselves. But still.
Could
Yeah,
you
so
not
you're
just
right.
encase?
Angle.
Like, we should just encase this, right? If it's.
Yep, that's what I'm drilling for.
Oh, okay.
So in the corners, can we put normal blocks? Or do they have to continue to be...
You won't be able to because the corners will...
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can. That's very disorientating. That bug at the moment. Can you hear what we're placing, Minty?
I can.
So, yes. Just to demonstrate this, I'm going to go to the other side of my base.
Yes, actually.
I'll enter a wall.
When I was
Yep.
approaching you, I heard you from afar placing blocks, and I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, Anubis and I were scaring one another, trying to work out. So I can still hear you placing blocks, and now I'm placing blocks on the other side of my base. This works at many killable, the entire server, basically.
Really?
It's rather
That's-
confusing.
So sound carries really far in space.
Really far,
Yeah.
yes.
It's a common misconception that sound
Yeah.
cannot travel in space. In fact, it travels extremely efficiently. Ow, 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 ow. I got my head stuck in a block. There.
Okay, I changed it to nobody.
Oh, thank you. Now I can stop this whole doing work thing and play with pistons instead. So... Lift to Life. Okay, that's a good name.
I'm glad you approved.
That's what it says in the can.
That's what it says in the can.
Right, I've got a problem.
Well, yeah.
It kind of just squished me.
Is it one of those can crushers?
Yeah. So it's done the opposite of what it was supposed to. I died. I ended up entirely inside the block and then suddenly suffocated.
So it's the lift to death. Is what you're
It
saying?
was an experiment of osmosis lift.
Oh, it's not even
If
stopping.
you want to
I need
become
stop
part
that
of the
before everything
steel.
explodes.
What's that?
It's kind of exploding everything.
Oh, is
Oh. So lift of danger?
it? No, lift of death works.
Yes. There we go.
Yep.
Nope, it's all fixed now.
Oh.
So that lift building is actually not that difficult, Minty.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
now
do you
that
know
I
how-
see it firsthand.
Do you know how pistons work?
Yes.
Just generally?
Generally
Yeah, so-
up and down. Or in and out. That's my general understanding. Or sometimes don't work in multiplayer.
Yes. They
Same
work
with
better than
rotors.
the old pistons.
Yeah.
Oh, I died. Who left the welders on?
I did. That was worth it. Okay, I'll turn it off.
Oh no! I went towards the welders. Backing off. That was really like a can dance of death.
That was so worth it.
I'm gonna get rid of this.
Ah!
Oh dear! Oh dear! I just saw something. Oh, that was you, and it was.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fair amount of damage going on up here now.
I was revenge was had.
I'll repair the dents in the hallway.
What happens here? Like, you obviously can't put a block here. How do they walk onto the elevator?
Oh, a blast door block here. Oh. The only blast door block that'll fit here is that one with the. Not that one. This one. One second. There.
Right, I'm gonna lie face down on the elevator platform and make it look.
It looks like they're intersecting each other. Is that bad?
No, that's normal. The hitboxes collide on blast door blocks. The end bit doesn't really exist. And just pretend that they're the corner ones in the corner there. I can't put them in until the lift goes down. So that lift will actually have to come down. Might as well do that while we're here. Maybe I'll make it to the top of the downward slope, so you have to step down onto it. So we'll test it and do some important engineering at the same time.
There we go.
You're a practical
walk.
man, Boris. Oh my goodness, this is exciting.
Oh, one second before we turn it on. Would you mind hopping out for a second so that I can place a block?
Oh, okay.
It needs light.
So demanding.
And then there was
Light.
lovely.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
Send me
not-
down.
It's not yet. The light's not far enough.
Oh. Okay.
Lights are the most important part of this game. There. I'll just turn it all the way up. What about intensity?
Oh, I'm blinded.
Blinded by the light.
Okay, and then we can get in. You see how I lined this up? Oh,
Oh, bye.
Oh, so, yeah, I see.
yeah. So you walk down and then in. Yes.
I like
Yes.
that. No, I like
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, I've got to get on the lift before. Well, there we go.
that. Okay, I'm ready
no,
for that.
that's the wrong button. I'm hitting every single button but the one I'm supposed to. P, I,
Ready?
S. There we go.
Yep. Piss.
Whoa! You guys died. Okay, well, I'm gonna loot your bodies.
Oh, that was a joyride.
me.
That's the effects of joyriding. Everybody, don't do
Oh,
it. Sometimes
I can't.
you die.
Oh,
Minty, you have more junk than I can loot. I'm out. See you
Yes.
guys.
All right. See ya.
Oh no!
Right, so lifts have always been a problem for me, given that most servers tend to be a long way away from me, so the lag is considerable. So I'm going to try and fix that by going super slow, and now hopefully I won't glitch through the block anymore. See, even the
There we go.
ragdoll bodies are staying.
Yeah, and I'm
Looks
standing on
rather
top
painful.
of. I'm just standing on top of my old body as a bit of padding.
I like the sound of that. Okay, this may not be terribly efficient. I'm getting the feeling that anyone in this lift will have by now lost patience and decided that the roleplay is not worth it and just flown up here.
Well,
Yeah, but they won't be able to do that going down, though. They'll be forced until there's a hole
I'm
big
gonna
enough.
just bring a novel, bring a magazine.
Oh, Minty's going
Oh
through.
no, Minty's going through the floor.
See you later, Minty.
enough. It's not slow enough. No.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
Very, very slow. There we go. No.
Oh, oh,
Quick
oh,
save.
oh.
There you go. I'll try and. Oh, we've arrived. We've arrived.
Oh,
That was 100 floors we travelled there, I think.
Yep.
oh, imagine if lifts were all that speed.
Oh, we'd be
That-
making more friends in lifts and farting less.
Well, on the plus side, people would probably be fitter. Because you'd use the
What?
stairs.
Oh, I thought you were assuming they were jogging in round the lift while they were waiting.
Or make them big enough. Oh, you have to perform a certain
Yeah, CrossFit
routine
in the
to
lift.
get out. Yeah.
You've got dumbbells in the corner. There's a bicycle with no wheels. That's as pointless as that lift. A bicycle with no wheels.
Or even the bike powers the lift itself. So you have to ride your way to the top.
There you go. Lifts as an exercise choice.
I like this. We've invented a thing.
We're amazing.
We are. Wow. So that's your base finished then. Oh, see you.
This is my base done.
Yeah, you're all finished.
I will
So I'm
now
so glad
move
that
on.
we made you a medical responding room.
Well, at least now I've got a way to get down. See, this is why Sal gets annoyed at me. This very reason. I have something I need to build, and I do this instead. But
That's
it's
awesome.
important. This is on the list to making that respawner.
There you go. It's a checklist, and it's serial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just having a look at
No,
your shoes and
it's-
make sure they're clean.
My checklist is paper.
Yes. All right. And down we go.
Oh,
See you later, Boris.
Why am I glitching below the thing while it's going down?
Why
This
not?
makes no sense. Why am I going through the block?
I'm having no trouble
Okay.
getting down on my head.
Right, I think we've outdone the entertainingness of
Yeah.
the lid. So
I think so too.
let's go.
Bye.
Goodbye.